Hey everyone! Welcome back to Clinically Curious, the channel where nursing school gets a little less stressful and a lot more fun. It's Pharm Friday, and today we're diving into Lasix, also known as Furosemide. If your patient's lungs sound like a cereal commercial, snap, crackle, pop, Lasix might be the lifesaver you need. Lasix is a loop diuretic. That means it works in the loop of Henle in your kidneys to tell your body, time to get rid of this extra fluid. Basically, Lasix opens the floodgates, and suddenly, urine output skyrockets. And here's a fun fact. The name Lasix actually hints at how it works. It's all in the name, La-6, which is about 6 hours. So if you give it at 8 a.m., expect your patient to be running to the bathroom by 2 p.m. Alright, let's get into the science. Lasix works in the thick ascending limb of the loop of Henle in the nephron. This part of the nephron normally reabsorbs sodium, Na+, potassium, K+, and chloride, Cle, using a transporter. Lasix blocks the sodium-potassium chloride cotransporter in the thick ascending loop of Henle. Normally, this transporter reabsorbs sodium, chloride, and potassium. Where sodium goes, water follows. This is how our body normally retains fluid. But when Lasix blocks this transporter, sodium and chloride stay in the urine, and water follows along. The result? Increased urine output, or diuresis. But that's not all. Because the loop of Henle also helps create a concentration gradient in the medulla of the kidney, blocking this transporter reduces the kidney's ability to reabsorb water even in other parts of the nephron. That's why loop diuretics like Lasix are so potent. They can remove large amounts of fluid very quickly compared to other diuretics. So in plain English, Lasix stops your kidneys from hoarding salt and water. Less fluid means less pressure on the heart and lungs. Another important effect. As Lasix increases sodium delivery to the distal tubule, it indirectly causes potassium and hydrogen ion excretion, which is why hypokalemia and metabolic alkalosis can occur. In simpler terms, Lasix is like opening the floodgates. It removes excess fluid, lowers blood volume, reduces preload on the heart, and relieves pulmonary congestion. But it can also carry electrolytes like potassium along for the ride. Mnemonic to remember mechanism. Lasix blocks the loop. Sodium and water go poop, out as urine. Potassium floats away. Lasix is usually ordered for congestive heart failure, CHF, pulmonary edema, renal disease, and general fluid overload, and timing matters. IV Lasix is expected to kick in around 5 minutes, unlike PO Lasix. This works in about 1 hour. So make sure you re-evaluate the patient's response to the medication in a timely manner. Before you grab that vial, here's your Lasix checklist. Check potassium. Lasix pulls K+ out with water, leading to hypokalemia, which can cause dangerous dysrhythmias. Monitor intake and output along with daily weights. 1 kilogram equals 1 liter fluid. Track this carefully. Check the patient's blood pressure. Less fluid equals lower BP. That means you want to watch out for any dizziness, especially in older adults. IV push precautions. You want to give IV Lasix at a max of 20 mg per minute. Giving it too fast can cause ototoxicity. Common side effects? Think the 3 Ds. Dizzy. Dizziness happens because Lasix lowers blood volume, which can drop blood pressure suddenly. Patients may feel lightheaded, especially when standing up quickly, so always check their vitals and assist them if needed. Dry. Lasix pulls out a lot of water, which can lead to dehydration. Watch for dry mucous membranes, thirst, or decreased skin turgor. These are subtle signs your patient might be losing too much fluid. Drained. Electrolytes like potassium, sodium, and magnesium can get depleted with Lasix use. Low potassium in particular can cause muscle weakness, cramps, or even dangerous heart rhythm changes, so lab monitoring is essential. Other possibilities include muscle cramps, fatigue, and ototoxicity, especially if IV is pushed too fast. Quick check. What's the #1 lab to check before giving Lasix? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Got your answer in your brain yet? Think fast. This could save lives. Time's up. If you said potassium, you go it. Strong work. To help you remember Lasix, picture your patient sliding down a water slide, the Loop of Henle, splashing out all extra fluid while potassium floats away on a banana raft. Just remember, Lasix can last approximately 6 hours. It flushes fluids, excretes potassium, and reduces cardiac preload. So that's Lasix, the loop diuretic that lightens the load, clears the lungs, and keeps your patient's heart happy. If you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe for more Pharm Fridays, and drop your next med request below. Until next time, stay curious, stay clinical, and keep those kidneys working.